Welcome to Wisdom Wave. Today we're talking about emotional boundaries, the invisible lines that protect your emotional well-being and actually strengthen your relationships. Many people think boundaries are walls that keep others out, but healthy boundaries are more like gates. They let the right people in while keeping harmful behaviors out. Boundaries aren't about controlling others. They're about taking responsibility for your own emotional space. Here are signs you need stronger emotional boundaries. You feel drained after spending time with certain people. You say yes when you want to say no. You take on others' emotions as if they were your own. You feel guilty for having needs or preferences. Research shows that individuals with weak emotional boundaries often experience higher levels of stress and relationship dissatisfaction. Let's talk about emotional boundaries specifically. Just because someone is upset doesn't mean you have to absorb their upset. Just because someone wants something from you doesn't mean you have to provide it. You can care about someone without carrying their emotions. Here's how to set boundaries kindly but firmly. Use I statements instead of you statements. Say, I need some space to process this, instead of, you're overwhelming me. Be clear and specific. I'm not available to discuss this topic, rather than giving mixed signals. Expect boundary testing. When you start setting boundaries, people who benefited from your lack of boundaries will push back. This is normal. Stay consistent and compassionate, but firm. Practice the boundary phrase, that doesn't work for me. You don't need to justify, defend, or explain every boundary. That doesn't work for me is a complete sentence. Remember, boundaries aren't punishment, they're protection. When you protect your emotional energy, you have more to give to the relationships and causes that truly matter to you. The guilt you feel when setting boundaries isn't a sign you're doing something wrong. It's often a sign you're doing something necessary. Boundaries create space for authentic relationships to flourish. Healthy relationships actually require boundaries. Without them, resentment builds, authenticity dies, and connections become strained. When you honor your own needs, you teach others how to treat you and create space for mutual respect. What boundary do you need to set this week? Remember, every boundary you set is an act of self-respect and a gift to your relationships.